What's up, y'all? My name is Devontae, and I sacrificed my time so you don't have to. Bruh, tell me why, because I wanted to get a head start, because I'm going to be really, really busy today and tomorrow morning. For the most part, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, I'm off from work. I'm helping somebody move. So I said to myself, damn, I ain't going to really have enough time to get Dynamite prepared and still make it on time to watch the show for Wednesday tomorrow night. So I said to myself, fuck it, let me get a head start. Just in case, I don't make it on time, I can at least have, the thumbnail ready. I can have the intro recording ready. So I said to myself, let me go look up the match card for tonight or for tomorrow night, and I'll just get myself prepared. I've done this before where I got in, the show prepared the day before the actual show. I've done this plenty of times. You guys don't realize that, but I do. And I looked at the lineup, folks. Like, come on, bruh. Like, what? Look at this lineup, my nigga. Look at this. Jon Moxley versus Jay White in another Continental Classic tournament. Swerve Strickland versus Rush in the Continental Classic tournament. Mark Briscoe versus Jay Lethal in the Continental Classic tournament. Riho versus Paige for a shot at the AEW Women's Championship at World's End. Roderick Strong versus Commander, and Samoa Joe's gonna cut a promo. Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Am I watching AEW Dynamite or am I watching AEW Rampage? Like, bro, I can't do this anymore, folks. I tried my best, bro, and look how gradually I just went from point A to point B so quickly, man. At one point, I was reviewing Collision and I was reviewing Dynamite, and then Collision just got god-awful out of nowhere, and I just stopped watching it. And now I'm at the point right now, folks. Look, man, look. I'm going to give it a shot next week. This week I ain't watching Dynamite. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not watching Dynamite this week. This is too fucking awful. This is just such a god-awful fucking show. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I can't. This is just objectively one of the worst cards I've seen all year from Dynamite. This is just fucking terrible. But I'm giving myself an ultimatum, because it's not as if Tony Khan gives a fuck who I am or what my activity. You know what? Knowing Tony Khan, he's such an insecure motherfucker. He probably does give a fuck that I do watch his programming or not. Little old me, I wouldn't be surprised. Shit, he probably doesn't know who I am, but I guarantee you, if he heard me talking, he'd give a fuck. I'm going to give myself a little bit of an ultimatum. Next week, if the card does not improve from what I'm seeing this week, especially when it's the go-home show to World's End, not only am I not going to watch World's End and buy that pay-per-view, I'll take the L as far as the viewership number is considered and just not watch the show. They need to sell me on this pay-per-view next, next Sunday or is it next Saturday? I don't even know, nor do I give a shit. But they're going to have to sell me on this. If they do not sell me on this show next week, if I look at that card and that card looks as bad as it's going to be, you know what? I won't even look at the card. I'll watch the show. If that show ends up looking terrible, or if that show ends up being terrible, I will quit watching Dynamite. Straight up. I'll take the L on the reviews. I'll replace it with something else on Wednesdays. I quit. I'm not going to watch Dynamite anymore. I'm going to treat AEW like I treated TNA back in 2013. I quit. There's no reason to want to keep watching Dynamite if it's just going to be this objectively fucking terrible. I'll put my time and effort into WWE. And all honesty, you know what? You guys probably might like this, and I'll take the L as far as the viewership number is considered. I can't do it on Tuesdays because, unfortunately, again, that's my work day. That's a very, very busy work day, Mondays and Tuesdays. But if Dynamite ends up being horrifically fucking terrible, I'll watch fucking NXT on Wednesdays and just review that as a replacement for Wednesdays. Honestly, I'm not gonna do it anymore with Dynamite, because at least with NXT I know what to expect. You know what I mean? I know I'm going into a minor league promotion, but it's still at least underneath the WWE umbrella. At least I'm looking forward to whether or not the superstars are going to join the main roster. This right here, this is just fucking terrible television. This is god awful television. It's lazy booking, and don't get it twisted. AEW has been like this for a while now in regards to their booking. Their booking has been pretty fucking terrible as of late. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, not just based off of the fact that their storylines are just not there. They're not hitting. They're lacking. And no, people are going to probably be like, well, it's been god-awful since Cody Rhodes left or since CM Punk left. Or look, here's the thing. It's not as if AEW didn't have a chance. Someone brought this up, and I completely agree with them. And I thought about this at the time, too. You got to look at Vince McMahon and look at what happened during the Montreal Screwjob. What was the first thing Vince did during the Montreal Screwjob? Did he shy away from it? Did he pretend that all that happened at Survivor Series was just not a thing? It just didn't happen, folks. It was a controversy that took place in the midst of a storyline that involved the top star quitting the company and spitting in my face. No, he took advantage of that. He put more heat on Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean? He created the Mr. McMahon character out of all that. What does AEW do when you have such a hot fucking angle like CM Punk going up against the EVPs and Kenny Omega? What does he do from something like that? He kowtows to it. He runs away from the storyline. That right there could have been a money storyline going throughout 2023. Because seriously, I understand if you want to, not do anything for legal matters from, that portion of October of 2020 or September of 2022 to June of 2023. I can understand that there are some legal proceedings, and not to mention CM Punk was hurt anyways. He was out regardless of what was going to happen with the suspension because of the whole brawl out stuff. But once he came back to Collision, there was so many fucking things, so many fucking ways you could have built off of that EVP stuff, bruh. And for them to just completely throw it away, wash it away, not come back to it, but instead you want to just go right back to the fucking wrestling, man. You want to go right back to the fucking wrestling. I would have immediately got CM Punk to the table with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. I don't care how much money I had to throw at the situation. I don't care if I had to sign new contracts in order to do stuff. I would have done something, bro. That right there could have been the hottest angle in professional wrestling. And you just throw it away. Instead, we get boring-ass, stupid fucking tournament matches every single fucking week. And you feel like the way to get around this, the way of how you feel storylines are, or what storylines should be promoted, is by giving us this shitty MJF devil angle. And I'm not gonna do it anymore, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and torture myself anymore. Now, I mean, I don't even care. I bitch about the booking, but I don't even care about the booking necessarily anymore. I just want something to sink my teeth into and go forward and wanting to watch. I don't want to watch. I mean, you had me at the Edge and Christian stuff for a little while, and then you jumped the shark on that. I don't care about that anymore. I really don't. Swerve Strickland could be doing something very entertaining right now, but you took all that heat that he built up for himself after that Hangman Adam Page feud. He could have easily went directly into a feud with MJF. You could have not completely blown your load at that match with him and Adam Page, and that could have been a strong feud going forward. There's so many things they could have done, but they just keep shooting themselves in the foot because Tony Khan is just awful at his fucking job. He's just awful. He is. And you're bad when you have AEW fans who have no choice. They have to admit. Even the most diehard of AEW fans, when you hear them talk, they have no choice but to admit, yeah, I mean, I understand how you're feeling. They always have to deflect from whatever you're talking about. You could be shitting on AEW, and you could be, your reasoning could be that I'm shitting on them because I want the company to get better, and the person will focus on, whoa, you know what, you shouldn't be talking shit about them. Now, I understand that the promotion is cold. Even they can't hide the ball anymore. That's how they talk usually nowadays. It's, you can talk all you want about the company and all this stuff, but you... Now, I understand your point about the company being... Yeah, you do understand my point, because there's no way of getting around that. You know, and it's brought upon them based off of what Tony Khan wants to promote, based off what he wants to get around, because he's that big of a fucking mark for his own wrestling company, which is fine. It's not nothing bad about being a mark for your own wrestling company. It's not bad to be a mark so much that you want to be able to put things over based off of what you see in your own vision. But there does come a time where, like, you have to recognize that you are on cable television, and there does have to come a time where you have to recognize that, you know, my guy, like, I can't help but think, does Tony Khan watch his own product and think to himself that this is actually legitimately good television? Like, I won't say next week, because next week is going to be a Christmas week and whatnot, but this Wednesday coming up, I'm willing to bet that this is going to be one of the lowest viewership numbers in AEW history. Just not only based off of this fucking atrocious ass, goddamn fucking terrible card, but just like based off of what happened last week. You're not doing anything, bro. All your superstars are injured, and even the ones that aren't, even if they weren't injured, who gives a fuck? Look, I don't give a shit about Kenny Omega's diverticulitis shit, okay? I hope he feels better, that's fine. I don't care. He's not in my personal family at the end of the day. The dude's not dead, so I'm not here to pay respects to anybody. I hope he feels better. I don't want any pain to come to him any further than what he's going through at the moment. But I'm talking about Kenny Omega on television. I'm talking about his character, because that's the only thing that relates to me. The dude's not dead, okay? I don't want to see Kenny Omega on my television anymore, because what is he going to do on my television? He doesn't have anything personally that keeps it ongoing from a character perspective. Jericho should have retired, like, before he even came to AEW, personally, if you want my honest opinion. Heyman, Adam Page is boring. The Young Bucks are boring. MJF is boring. Adam Cole, even if he wasn't injured, is fucking boring. This is just no excitement. There's no excitement in this product at all. And I just don't see how anybody can just look at what's currently going on in AEW and sit there objectively and say that what they're currently doing at the moment. Can you guys highlight one good thing about AEW for me? Like, you tell me, maybe I'm not looking deep enough into what they're promoting. I don't care about any of the bullshit they're putting on Collision. Collision is awful. Collision is terrible. It's a fourth-rate SmackDown. It's not even second-rate. It's a fourth-rate SmackDown. Don't even fucking try me by telling me anything on fucking Rampage. Like, tell me, like, what the fuck should I be looking forward to want to watch Dynamite? Anybody? You can put your stuff down in the comment section below. I'm willing, I actually mean that in good faith. Because here's the thing, I want to watch AEW. I truly do want to watch AEW, because I like that for anything. It's good for my channel. And, I'm a wrestling fan. If you can give me a good wrestling product, I want to watch it. So I'm very open. I sincerely mean this. I'm so serious. Give me some reasons as to why I should watch Dynamite. What I should be keeping up with. I do not want to watch anything in regards to Edge and Christian anymore. They have jumped the shark on that. I completely have given up on MJF being a world champion, because AEW has given up on MJF being a world champion. I do not give a flying fuck about any of their divisions. I don't care about the women's division. I don't care about anything in regards to their Continental Championship. I don't care about... it's just nothing to say, bruh. You can try. Go ahead and try. Go ahead. I'll go ahead. I'll be good faith, and I'll be willing to hear anyone out who can put something in the comment section. In particular, the AEW diehards. I'll let the AEW diehards. You tell me. I don't want to hear too much as far as, like, from the WWE tribalists, and I don't want to hear from anyone who necessarily doesn't care for AEW. I want to hear from the AEW tribalists. You tell me, guys, what should I be sinking my teeth into, and why should I give a fuck about it? And do you believe that this supposed good storyline that you're putting forward, they're going to promote throughout the entire show and keep me at a bated breath? Please don't sit here and try to... Please don't tell me that I should focus on this devil storyline. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that, man. Don't. But Yeah, nah, I'm not watching Dynamite this Wednesday. Just so that you guys know, this is just fucking horrific. This is just horrendous. I'll watch it next Wednesday. And like I said, if the show isn't good next Wednesday, I quit. Just flat out. I'll do. You fanboys should be happy now. All the time. If you don't like it, don't watch it. You come to my channel and you click on titles that I outright explicitly let you know it's going to be negative. No, I'm going to tell you explicitly now. If Dynamite isn't good next week, you got your wish. I'm not gonna watch it anymore. Nor am I gonna watch the pay-per-views. I'll just stick to WWE. I don't really care. I'll at least WWE. Their product isn't the best at the moment, but they're hot enough where it's like, okay, well, I'm reserved. I'll watch it. And please don't come at me with the AEW. You hate AEW. This. Oh, fuck you, AEW. Blah, 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 blah. No, I've been very charitable to AEW over the past few months. I've praised a good chunk of their shows. I don't think I've shitted on any of their pay-per-views this entire year. No, I've been in good faith, and I've been very, very patient, but there's only so much I can take. If all you're going to do is just say, hey, we're going to pander to our wrestling fan base, and we're just going to give you match after match after match after match after match, then your product is just not for me. Like, just straight up, your product isn't for me. You can continue doing you. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to stop you from doing you, but nah, I'm good. I want angles, and I want stories, and I want reasons to care about my wrestling. That's just me, though. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Is anyone else at their wits' end along with me if you're still keeping? I mean, I know some of you aren't even keeping up with the AEW product anymore. Some of you just keep up with it through me. I mean, for those who are still somehow lingering on, do you care at the moment about AEW? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, my name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you guys later. Deuces, P. Ice.